And then you tell me to write the vision and make it plain? I can do this. These are things you can do today that ain't got nothing to, you don't need nobody's permission to succeed.
If you have any mental toughness, any ability, if you have any fraction of self-discipline, the ability to not want to do it but still do it. If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
Life happens. The unexpected, the uncalled for, the unintentional. We've been damaged, emotional damage spiritually. It may be your business. It may be your heart that is broken today. It may be the number in your bank account that is screaming you are broke. You can break physically, you can break mentally, you can break your heart, you can break your spirit, and all of those are gonna leave a mark. But the mark that they leave can be the mark of victory, or it can be the mark of defeat. It is staying with the breaking that produces the blessing. It is not what you go through that determines where you end up. It's who you listen to, because I think right now, you are walking through a valley between two voices. One is wisdom, one is worry. One is gratitude, one is grumbling. One is blame, one is faith. Because every time you break in every way that you break, wow, it's a chance for you to give up and for you to fall apart. But there's also opportunity to get stronger and get smarter and get faster and get tougher and get more stable and get more resilient and get better. Whatever experience you're having right now, it has not come to stay, it has come to pass.
Decide if I'm gonna be rich, poor, mediocre, plentiful, happy, sad. You have a decision to make. You walk in the house, you pick up the remote control. Let me teach you how this works. And you press the power button. When I told you 2019 will be the best year of your life, but you have to claim it. You have to expect it to be the best year of your life. You have to live your life with the expectation that great things are coming your way.
Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion if you don't discipline and contain your emotions. They will use you. You don't have to force yourself or motivate yourself to think negatively, to be depressed, to beat yourself up over the head, to feel loaded with guilt. You don't have to make any effort to do that. Your mind is on automatic. It will do that by itself. But if you want to begin to move into your own personal greatness, you've got to be willing to go against the tide. You've got to be willing to harness your will and say, in spite of this, I'm in control. Here, I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy. And I'm coming back.
You know, man, I don't feel good today, man. And they say, oh, it's okay, brother. We'll take a day off, man. We'll get a pizza and shit, watch the game. We like that. We love that feeling. Why? Because you understand, man, we're good, bro. We don't want that motherfuckers like this. Hey, man, no, bro. Get your fucking shit on, man. Stop being a punk. We don't want that in our lives. We don't want that person who's constantly challenging our weaknesses. We want that person who's constantly, making us feel nice and good and secure in ours. That's the mediocrity of life. We want to be the best amongst the average people. People wonder, how do you stay hungry all the time? Because after I accomplish something, I don't sit back like a lot of guys who graduate buds, graduate this, graduate that. They get comfortable. They wonder why I'm getting weak, man. I don't know, I lost my edge. What's going on? Because once you hit the top of the fucking mountain, guess what happened? I'm good. I'm good, so you wonder why you're falling down now. Because once you reach the top of the mountain, you gotta build a fucking another one. That's mediocrity.
We all get knocked down in every aspect of life. You're gonna fall flat on your face. You're going to be criticized when you come out into the arena called life. You're going to feel awkward and stupid and dumb sometimes, but it's okay, it goes with the territory. You got to get messed up sometimes, you got to get dirty, you got to get your feelings hurt, you got to get disappointed, you got to get told no. You go ask somebody for some money, he gonna tell you no, that's just dirt. So you get tripped out cause you got dirt on you, but you need dirt on you to develop, because dirt ain't just dirt. Dirt is fertilizer, dirt is nutrients. Dirt gives you the strip for your seed to push through, so you gotta have dirt on you to push through something. Everything you see that's beautiful starts out as a seed, but that seed got to get dirt on it, so you get mad when haters come your way, you get mad cause. You get a setback, you get mad cause. You get thrown off court, you get mad cause. You get a detour that's just dirt. You get mad cause they talking about you, that's dirt. You get mad cause you lost your mama, that's dirt. But show me something that has grown into something beautiful that didn't have no dirt on it. You got to have dirt on you to grow into what God got for you. And maybe you've been knocked down in your life, and it seems like, hey, the fight is over. It is not over unless you quit. You have to learn to turn and look at every obstacle as an opportunity. You got to get gritty, man. You got to develop.
I did it without nobody's money. All I did was identify this gift. I worked. I wrote all of my visions down. I read them every morning and every night. And I instilled them in my head. And every time I met somebody, they say, hey man, what you trying to do? I would tell them one of my visions. Somebody would always say to me, you know, I know a guy that's selling them things right there. You ought to talk to him. I started scratching stuff off my vision board. My vision board is so vast now. If I showed you what was on it, you wouldn't even believe it. Because I dreamed so big. I want so big because the God I serve is big. He's not a small God. He's a really, really big God. He does really, really big stuff. And I expect him to do really, really big stuff for me.
Most people's dreams can be bought with enough failure, with enough rejection. They will sell their dreams. They can't still fight. They can get a little bit, but when it gets a little too hot, they'll boom. So buy the drink, you can have it. It's not worth it to me, and their will to win is viable. You can buy it. But if you decide, my will cannot be bought, I don't care how long it takes, you can. Buy this dude out, I'll keep fighting for him. My family, I'm the one I'm gonna change. My family tree forever. That's the decision. Decide now. You're gonna keep negotiating the price, or can you not be bought? All I need to do is speak up and say I expect to win. Declare that it's over, that yesterday was the last day that you were a loser. Like yesterday was the last day you expected to come up short. When you set up for a goal, expect it to happen. Expect to be successful, expect it to be positive if you can expect it. If you can wake up feeling like a winner, if you can wake up talking like a winner, if you can expect that everything you do will come out winning.
It's about you. It is about you. It's strictly about you finding who you are. So many people live 100 years, never fucking know who they are. Never know who they are. You have to look in that mirror and know there's so much more in here, man. Because I can literally right now be a 300-pound guy spraying for cockroaches still to this day. If I did not look in that mirror and say, there has to be more to this. This can't be it. And then willing to go into it, dive deep into it, and give all I have to find it. So that's what all that's about.
The greatest fear you face is yourself. Because we all have dreams, and it's very scary sometimes to accept the dream that you have. And it's scarier still to say, I want that, it's scary. Because you're afraid that if you put your heart and soul into it, and you fail, then how you gonna feel about yourself? So being fearless means put yourself out there and going for it. No matter what, go for it. Not for anybody else, but for yourself. Because when I retire, I didn't want to have to say, I wish I would have done more.